Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
And a Buccaneer first down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On play action. Now Brady. And that will be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away.
Let's make a third.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be 1st and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line.
No gain on the...
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. So I remember playing in these spots, and my coach would always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
In his end zone, here's Locke. He'll fire one down. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. Give him 32 on the play.
At the 34-yard line.
Locke going to hand it off here to Gordon. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On second down, they'll run with Gordon. Takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
At the 36-yard line.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
The Broncos' new signee for 2020, Sam Martin, former Lion, on to punt. Back deep, Antonio Brown. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Now Brown. 54 yards on the punt, 12 on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trite expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. From the shotgun to give to Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Looked like they picked a heck of a time to run the counter.
And we've been saying that in this great game of football probably since we started playing. Anytime you get guys thinking you're going to go one way and you hit back the opposite side, it's a great chance it can turn into the type of play we just saw there, a big gainer.
Steps away to his left. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady, he's got it complete to Gronkowski. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. He got 29 yards that time. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. try and run it in with Jones. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
One back in the game. That's Jones, 2nd and goal. He's going to get it running right, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Touchdown.
Ronald Jones, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe for a minute. Just let me breathe.
Ryan Suckup on for the point after. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Buccaneers 7, Broncos nothing. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Block working out of the gun. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Bronco 1st down there, 12 yards on the play.
Nice catch there by the rookie out of Alabama, Jerry Judy, and I am fired up to see the chemistry develop between he and Drew Lock, their quarterback. And in addition, Cortland Sutton, their Pro Bowl wide receiver from last year. This might be the best pair of receivers the Broncos have had since Demaryius Bebe Thomas and Emmanuel Sanders. This should be fun for Bronco fans to watch.
And he still has yet to get on track in this 1st half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Brings up 3rd down and 12.
Throwing his Lock on 3rd down. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Tampa Bay.
Now Brady on the bootleg. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for the
looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Alexander Johnson. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Broncos take over.
And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet.
Brings up 2nd down.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter.
That was a good-ass interception you had on that one, bro.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Lock gonna throw. Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. He got him a big chunk of that yardage back, but even with that effort, it'll still be 3rd and long. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Locke. And going for Hamler, but this is intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Making back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Extra point put through by Succop, and that'll make the score 14-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive.
And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. The big man, Jarrell Casey, in on the stop.
Brings up
after the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
31-yard line.
From the gun, it's Brady.
Oh, he was open, too.
Down. They get to him back at the 40. Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles.
No!
Also, when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Now this is going to carry
my
well
playbook
into the
around.
end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. KJ Hamler returning it. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. The 305-pound Ndamukong Suh finding the path to the QB there. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Another try after the first down sack. Lock flushed out right. That'll be caught by the rookie, K.J. Hamler. And way up past the 35.
Too much time.
He's taken down. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
38-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Lock. Forced out to his left. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
They run it here with Gordon. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Fakes the give to Gordon. Now here's Lock to throw. Dancing to his left. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
I'm not satisfied.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Again, it's Fournette. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Fournette, the ball carrier.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
On the stop.
Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll move the chains.
Buccaneer first down. Brady now on first down. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose.
Jesus.
I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
2nd and 10 now, 3rd quarter action in Denver. Throwing again, Brady. And that'll be incomplete. Good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Brady again.
Oh, God, bro.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for Tampa Bay.
Jesus.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Here comes Hamler on the jet sweep. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
41-yard line.
45, 45, 45, Mike, 45. Oh, here we go.
On 2nd and 11 now. Lock. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Come on, D. Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike.
Operating from the gun. Lock. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Lock.
Oh, I fucked it up.
Sutton, that's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That one good for 17 yards on first. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down.
Down.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Again, they'll throw with Lock. Escaping the pressure right. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Lock with the throw, caught by Hamler. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
At the 20-yard line.
Into the red zone, it's Lock. His throw caught right around the 6. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. First and goal, Melvin Gordon. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll make it 2nd and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
This is Gordon as they go to him again. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
And goal.
Ready. 60, Pittsburgh. Here we go. Mike,
Here's Lock.
Able to get this to Gordon.
Oh, good shit.
To the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
There you go.
Gordon, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos have cut it to within a score. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit.
I gotta change my playbook for sure.
Getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Extra point from McManus is good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Taking it about the 1. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down. To throw again. Brady going right back to Jones. This time the connection made. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Come on, bro.
Michael O.J. Mudia. Then he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. From the gun, block. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. K.J. Hamler, the intended receiver. But now it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Block now to throw. And the pass is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jerry Jeudy.
Touchdown.
Jerry Jeudy with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game.
This is similar to baseball where you walk the leadoff hitter and you don't expect him to come around and score. Almost impossible. Anytime a defense has to defend a short field, you usually end up seeing the result we saw, giving up points.
Brandon McManus to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked it.
Can't hold on to shit today.
This one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Evans once again the intended receiver. 3rd down here. Shotgun now for Brady.
God damn, Evan.
Complete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
Hamler now on the return. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score.
Let's put them on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus. Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. Rip left, rip left. Go.
Lock to throw. Over the middle, complete to Judy. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Well, that's a good first step, but several steps still to go.
They still have time for the possible game-winning field goal. Time for them to be quick and hurry at the same time.
Back to throw. Lock. Oh, he'll air this one deep.
Good shit.
It's caught inside the 35.
Oh, that was dumb.
For Denver, 63 yards. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. One man in the backfield, that's Gordon, 2nd and goal. They give it to him running left. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Melvin Gordon with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now, on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced a 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late-game situations. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throw on 3rd down there is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
Good game, bro.
And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
After the turnover, here's Locke.
And that one's going to be over everybody in the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, and that'll bring up second down.
At the 21-yard line.
Focusing on me, we're from Tel Aviv.
Gordon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Here comes Hamler on the jet sweep. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. So how about that comeback that we just witnessed?